So let's go ahead and go to the website and start answering some of these questions. So if I go to the home page, let's go to trutraffic.com. I can go to frequently asked questions, and in this series, I'm just going to answer each one of these frequently asked questions and give some visuals to what you're reading. It should help out to see what's actually going on with the verbiage. These videos aren't going to be anything fantastic. I haven't actually looked at what's going to do, so I have to not only have to create the problem and then fix the problem based on what the procedure here on the frequently asked questions. So let's go to special procedures. The question is, I have separate diagram files for two intersecting arteries in separate files. How do I link them at their common intersections? This is, and here's the answer. Oftentimes, yeah, you have a file, and let's just go ahead and create a simple file here. As I said, I have not done anything to this file already, so I'm having to create it on the fly. So let's just create a simple intersection or a simple diagram that we'll call A, B, we'll call the cross streets by alphabets, and then we'll do the converse for the other diagram. So let me hit OK. So basically, this is what our network looks like. So let's go ahead and I believe that's all. Well, let's go ahead and let's add some. Let's say let's go and let's just leave it like that for now. So I'm gonna file save as, since I haven't saved this. We'll just save it to the. Let's create a new folder. I'm gonna call it FAQ help. FAQ help. And this diagram we'll call the A, B, C, D, E, north, south. Okay, let's create a new one now. And we'll say this one goes eastbound. Again, 5 intersections. Hit OK. And let's do this one. We'll call them. We'll just leave this one the way it is. But let's go ahead and, since intersection 3 will be our middle one on both of them, that'll be the one that we want to connect. Let me go ahead and change him to say, we'll call him C, just like he is in the other diagram, just so we it'll help us out to know that that's the same one. Hit close. Let's just check it out. Here we go. We have our 5 intersections now running east-west. So, so the problem, just like it was kind of stated, is I have 2 networks. 5 intersections on each, but they both share a common intersection C. I want to get the A, B, C, D, E into my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 without having to reproduce it all. So let's go ahead and save this guy. File, save as. He'll be called 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 east, west. Actually, 1, 2, C, 4, 5. All right. I don't have any more true traffic open, so let's just follow the directions. The directions say use the file open command to open the first diagram, then use the file merge command to merge the second diagram with the first. Finally, to link the 2 diagrams together at their common intersection, open either the outline view or the network view and drag the intersection from one diagram to the common intersection on the other diagram. Okay, so let's just do what it says. So I go, let me open up true traffic. I'm going to open Let's open up the 1, 2, C45 east-west first. There it is. And then the instructions say to then use the file merge command to merge the second diagram with the first. So if I come over here to my first diagram, I go File, Merge. Let's just say as new diagrams. There we go. We have our two. And there we have our two intersections that are merged together. I have the data from the one. Let's just go ahead and check it. It's intersection 1, 2, C, 4, 5. And then let's just look at this one. And we have A, B, C, D, E. Now, as expected, we know that our C's are our common things, so we can come over here to the outline view. Here we have our two intersections, our two sets of our two arterials. We know that C is really C, so I can drag and hold down the left click button to the other C. And what do I want to merge? I want to merge everything. These intersections are exactly the same. We hit OK. And there we go. We have merged our east-west diagram with our north-south diagram. And if there was more information in here, all that would have been taken along with it. So there you go. So it's no longer a thing where you have to create. Oftentimes, what would happen is you'd create one diagram, and then you'd add these two intersections here, or you'd add these two intersections to this full diagram here if that one had more information. You no longer have to do that. You can just merge them together, and it doesn't matter which way you go. It doesn't matter who's the bigger file or who's the smaller file. You just put the two together, and there you have it. So let me go ahead and do a file save as, and this one will be called. We're just going to call it the combined. 1, 2, C, 4, 5, A, B, C, D, E. So let's just run back through it real quick. So here I have my three files. So here, as I open up, here is just my simple east-west file. Let me open my north-south file. And then finally let me open my my combined. And there you go. Again, this is Chris Georges with trafficlabz.com with just a quick tutorial of some of the frequently asked questions and how it actually looks when you do it and how simple the process actually is. Thanks.